I'm coming home, I've done my time. What am I singing about? I've come home to Zone 3, back where I belong. I was Zone 2 last week, only just outside Zone 1, and in Zone 1 the week before, as you know. But this week we've crept into Zone 3. What do I think of this? Um, I didn't think, well, I didn't think this guy in blue would be looking as low as that, if I'm honest. But then that's just the way I interpreted it. I think what caught me out the most was this guy in a white shirt. Yes, he's looking like he's sort of looking up in that sort of area to me, but why I went further right was to allow for this player as well, because I didn't think, because to me, to match up with this guy in the right in blue's eyesight, and to match up with him looking sort of slightly that way, I'd have had to be in up here somewhere, and I wasn't buying that at all. So I sort of compromised between the two and put mine there. But I can see that their average is very much, well, it's even to the left, slightly to the left of vertical of his nose. And for it to be there, obviously some of them had to go even further left, which I couldn't really see happening as an average. So I ended up in Zone 3. Dropped a clanger there. How did the winner do? Oh, he was spot on to the... he had exactly the same coordinate as the judges. Sometimes they're 1 or 2 pixels out. Alright, let's have a look at the judging then. 8 judges. Matt's in the lead, in charge. And what an interesting spread. It's very much evenly spread. There's no cluster from anybody and no sort of stragglers really from anybody. That's a very interesting. But it shows. I mean, doesn't that show how everybody interprets? I mean, look how far apart the furthest to the left and the right are. Probably a couple of 100 pixels there, but that's how different people see it. What I have noticed is this, more or less 3 of them have gone in sort of that same vertical line there. And then we had 3 over this side and then 2 over there. I didn't think, I figured somebody might go, to the left of the vertical. I didn't think 2 of them would go that far left, because going that far left doesn't really make any sense to me. That seems to be too extreme. I would have put them at most halfway between the winning cross and where they've gone, with the majority over here, which is more or less what happened. And I would have put that then. But there we are. Can't be helped, can it? I don't know what I can say about the judging. There's no sort of cluster, but nobody's out in the wilderness, out in the wild on their own, surviving. It's like an even sort of spread all over the place. There we are. Can't be helped. Didn't win. Zone 3. Another week to wait. Let's have a look at this week's picture then. Okay. Why am I there? Why have I got Mark? Why have you gone there? I'll tell you. Once I get that out of the way and click on. Oh, come on! I'm trying to click on draw lines, but I keep going too high and bringing the top of the screen down. There we are. Right. Okay. So. I didn't think this guy here in the red was looking completely vertical. I think he's looking sort of in front of him a bit. So I went up there in that direction. Now, where was I going to intersect across there? And why I've gone in that direction? Because some will go to the left of that, of course. But some will go to the right. So I've gone as that sort of the middle. And I've done the same sort of thing with Orlando Bloom down here. If I draw... if I look at that, he looks as though he's looking up there somewhere. If I look at his other eye, he looks as though he's looking further down in that sort of direction. So there's that sort of space to me where this fella on the left could be looking. And there's a few 100 pixels in between that. So I've gone in the middle, hoping that sort of average distance. Now these guys at the back in the crowd, they'd have no use at all because they're too far away. But actually, when you look at them, you think, they're looking at my cross there. They're looking right at my cross there. So that's what I've gone for this week. 26971238. I'll put that as the first coordinate. So let me know how you got on, guys. I don't think many of you would have got near the winning cross or in zone 1 this week, because I think most of us had gone further to the right. I think I can't remember. I could go back and look at the video. I'm just too lazy. But I think a lot of us have gone further right. And leave a coordinate now for this week so we can see what you're thinking. Saturday we can make another video and see how everybody else is interpreting this picture. But that's my first one for the week. That's where I'm going to go. Might change throughout the week, and by Saturday we'll see, where we think our winning average might be. So let's move on from there. This video's flying along, isn't it? It'll be ending in no time. Right, where are we? Don't know what I'm doing now. Revcomps, that's right. Let me scroll up to where is it? Right, Thursday's draw. We've already covered these on Saturday's video. I've got nothing at all on there. In fact, I've cut right back on everything. I've got nothing on Dream Car giveaways, nothing on 7 days performance. I haven't done a lottery. I've only done the Thunderball for 4 days. So fair play to me. I've been cutting right back. What did they add for Monday? Well, they've added a McLaren, 20,000 tickets, £7 a ticket. Or you can have £80,000 cash. The others are all quite pricey though. I mean, this Volvo was a tenner. The BMW 340D, 35 quid. And this Transit, 12 quid. So, they're all... the McLaren is the cheapest one. And that's 20,000 tickets. So you have to make your choice here, don't you? Do you want to go for, cheaper tickets and higher odds, or something like the Transit, which is dearer tickets and lower odds? Or even the BMW, which is only 2,000 tickets. So I've got nothing on here so far, and probably won't. But as you know, it's the auto draws that entice me in. That one there, the BMW, round 2. We mentioned this on Saturday as well, because the winner, the person that won it a few days ago, took the £30,000 cash alternative. So they immediately, within minutes, put it straight back up with 15,000 less tickets. And that's ending today. Still sold well, mine. Looks like they're going to sell out that as well. I haven't got one on that. They didn't want the car, wanted the cash. Theatre Bath, I haven't bothered. This, I like these Nissan Cash guys. I've got 3 tickets on this for tomorrow's draw. I haven't got anything on these two. I do like the Cupra Formentor. It's a 1.5, but it's still no slouch. But yeah, that'd be a nice run around. And I might well do one on the GTI. Golf GTI. I don't know yet. I'm definitely doing probably just one on the Cupra. Don't know about the GTI. I'll probably do one on each together. Not sure what's on the checkout page. I haven't checked it for a while. So look at that. Let's have a closer look at that Cupra. Yeah, I do like that. It's a nice looking car, that. Yeah. Anyway, what else have I got? That's about it, I think. Oh, there was this on the giveaway, guys. I didn't win that camper on the weekend, but there's this one here, a T6 campervan plus £2,000, which looks quite nice. I don't particularly like the upholstery, but the rest of it looks alright. Yeah, it's quite a nice looking car. I can't see a night heater in there. There's no mention of a night heater. There's no switch of a night heater. I couldn't see the vent either. And I'll just moan that I'm freezing if I don't put one in there. So I might have to. When I win this, I haven't bought any tickets on it yet. Oh, one thing I did notice in the description that I thought was strange. If I scroll down to the description, it says it's 110 brake horsepower TDI 6-speed manual. They didn't put a 6-speed manual in the 110 brake horsepower, so I thought either this is a 5-speed or it's the 150 brake horsepower. Well, luckily there is a photo of the interior, and if you go over it, you can see it is a 5-speed. In which case, it is the 110 brake horsepower. And it is a 5-speed, so the description is wrong. It says it's a 6-speed and it's not. Other than that, I haven't got anything else in any other game. So there we are, that's it. A nice short one. Let me know how you got on, leave a coordinate for this weekend, and enjoy the rest of your week, guys. It's supposed to be lovely, lovely and sunny, and good luck to you all.